Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm re-recording the audio for this because I heard my laptop blowing steam or whatever in the background of it. Actually just holding it in my hand now away from my computer, so hopefully the sound is a bit better. But in this workout, this was an extra day that I added in. One, because I wanted to extend the program. I wanted to lift 6 days a week. I don't think that will be something that I will continue to do next week or in the future, at least in the short term. Just simply because the amount of fatigue that I accumulated and how I didn't really feel very great on my max out day. Wasn't expecting to feel awesome because I did a lot of front squatting, so that definitely will affect my ability to do cleans and snatches and whatnot, obviously, if my quads are fatigued. But I was just generally tired, and I think this extra day was a contributing factor. This was supposed to be an extremely light day. I ended up going to about 75% for snatches and the clean and jerks. I think the clean and jerks were a little bit more and the snatches were a little bit less than that 75%. I did some stiff-legged deadlifts that were pretty darn light, and then some bicep curls, some rear delt flies, and some rowing on the for cardio. And definitely I like the workout and I felt good in the moment, but I think the accumulative fatigue during the week is something that I had to pay attention more to, and I think the program does a good job of giving enough fatigue without this extra day being added in. So I won't worry about this day in the future. The nice thing with this kind of day was I was able to do some more snatches and clean and jerks, which is always nice, but I was also able to catch up, or at least wait for them, Justin and Nick, to do the same program that I'm doing, or at least the same day, I should say, because I started a day earlier than them. This allowed them to catch up because we were on the same day after that. I may still be off from them in the next upcoming weeks. I know they're going to progress through the program with the different weeks and stuff that they have, and I am most likely going to be trying to linearly progress the first week of the program. So I'll be trying to push up the weights for the front squats and probably something like the push presses and the pulls and stuff like that. A couple of the main lifts, not every single lift on every single day, but just trying to push up the general lifts to try to get a bit stronger. My focus isn't really right now of hitting maximal lifts on the max out day as far as like a new PR or something like that. Obviously that'd be really nice if that was possible, but the goal right now is to build strength in the legs, build strength in the shoulders, build strength in the pulls, and try to get generally stronger, and hopefully that has a positive effect on my maxes. No reason to think that it shouldn't, but the goal right now, on the max out days, I think yesterday my best snatch is 180 and I failed 195 twice, which I think I should be able to get even in the fatigue state. I think I went a bit too hard the previous day on shoulders, but I'll talk about that workout when it gets to it. And then the clean and jerk, it was like 265, but that one was closer to a maximal lift, I would say, since my best clean and jerk is 290. But something that I want to improve on with the power jerks is to be able to catch them lower, more in a similar style to the Chinese, but not quite that far, because if I'm go to full depth with that grip, I don't have the ability to hold very much weight with that. I end up trying to push the weight back and it's really difficult on my shoulders, and I think it could be a mobility thing, but it's most likely just shoulder strength thing that I don't have quite enough of. I think I can get down to about parallel, and that would allow me to get more weight above my head and allow me to get under more weight in a more explosive way, or I don't know. I think it would just make my power jerks better. I may kind of go away from doing split jerks and may do them a lot less. I still want to get better at them because I think it's something that it's a skill I want to improve at, but it's something that I don't know if I'll be able to do extensively because of the knee issues that I get when I do them. Kind of like when you do lunges or Bulgarian split squats or stuff like that. Not really with Bulgarian split squats, but kind of lunges would really bother my knee as far as like kind of a tendonitis-y feel. Even if my knee otherwise feels good, I can do all these other lifts and everything. It's just that kind of motion, whether it's scar tissue or whatever in there from when I had my knee scoped several years ago. It's always been kind of bothering me. And it's kind of annoying, but because I obviously need to do stuff like lunges and whatnot, but it is what it is, so I make adjustments with that, and I think I can get really good at the power jerk and still work on the split jerk. I just won't be able to do it as extensively as I otherwise would be if I'm doing it for all my sets of when I have jerks or clean and jerks and stuff like that. But it is what it is with that. I think I'll be fine getting better at the power jerks, and that's something I want to continue to focus on and being able to catch it a bit lower. There's a Russian lifter that kind of has a style of his much stronger, and probably on steroids. But as far as the mobility of it, I think I can get somewhat close to that. But with that being said, I mentioned earlier, probably won't do this day again next week. Most likely stick to the 5-day a week and go in on those 2 extra days to do mobility work, or do that at the house a bit more and to do a little bit extra cardio. And that'll probably be all the extra stuff that I add in from the program. But I'll be repeating this first week. But yeah, I think that's about it that I wanted to talk about in this recording. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up here. I will talk to you all in the next video, and I hope you're all having a great day. Peace.